16, Samantha Carter. Fourth would be number 23, Maddie Handy. In the fifth spot would be number 8, Shenandoah Bishop. Sixth would be number 2, Maddie Martin. Number 7 would be number 4, Hannah Henderson. Batting eighth will be number 18, Kylie Thompson. Number 9 will be number 14, Eva Vaca. And your flex is number 99, Skylar Barrett. The substitutes will be Emma Fogel, Nicole Helton, Callie Burns, and Emily Pruitt. The head coach for Chesnee is Trip Fogel. Your assistants is Chris Stacy, Billy Stedman, Billy Cash, and Chase Carver. Now your hometown, Landrum Cardinals. Leading off, number 11, Abby Hammer. Number 7, Sydney Price. Number 9, Hannah Maddox. Number 6, Mackenzie Sutter. Number 13, Brianna Green. Number 15, Grace Peeler. Number 10, Caitlin Brown. Number 12, Bryn Troutman. And number 4, Kelsey Hutchins. Your substitutes is Allie Gosnell, Emily Dixon, Alyssa Mossberg, Ainsley Mossberg, and Mallory. Your coaches was Miss Sandy Price and Coach Evans. Now if you'll remove your hats, we'll have the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
All right, well, good evening, everyone, or good morning, good afternoon, good night, I suppose, whenever you get around to watching this. It is 6:56 p.m. on April 29th right now. This one is being pre-recorded, so again, I'm not sure exactly when everybody's going to get around to seeing this. Had some serious technical issues during that JV game. I think it's just come to the point where every single different hotspot we've used over the course of this month is just totally out of juice. So we're going to try and come up with something for the Chesnee baseball game tomorrow. Probably only going to stream the varsity match in that one. JV will be pre-taped and posted later, just like the game we're watching right now. Should be an interesting matchup nonetheless here between the Eagles and the Cardinals. Both of them vying for position in their region right now. I have not seen the full records of either side. Max Preps has some of the games listed, some don't have scores, so I'm not 100% sure on the records of either side, but I know Landrum is at least 4-3 going into this one, and Chesnee is at least 14-6. Pitching tonight for the Lady Cardinals is going to be number 12, Bryn Troutman. Catching is, I believe that's Mackenzie Sudduth. Can't quite tell because of the ponytail and the catching gear. Sudduth is marked as the catcher on the roster, though. Game slated to start up at 7 p.m. Looks like we're going to get ready a moment early here. 6:57 right now, so time first pitch probably going to be 6:58. And here we go.
Off the number 0, Paige Scruggs.
Paige Scruggs up to bat here for the Eagles, and we are ready to start off the top of the first inning, going to 7 tonight. And that first pitch from Troutman goes off too far to the inside and will be ball number 1. So start the count out at 1-0 here for Scruggs. Troutman's second throw is swung at. Scruggs unable to connect. That's going to move the count to 1-1. And now waiting on pitch number 3. Here's the throw, and that one goes well off to the inside. That umpire is giving a little leverage towards the left side of the plate. It's a bit offset right now, so you might see a bit of a margin of error inside, but that one well off the mark by all regards. And oh, that one off the mark as well. Scruggs gets hit, and Chesnee puts a runner on first.
Now batting number 11, Allie Scruggs.
Allie Scruggs up to bat now. I would assume there's some relation there, not 100% sure. No outs and a runner on first here for the Eagles. And got a hit right past the third baseman and into the outfield. Brought in by Sydney Price. And it's going to go down as a single for Allie Scruggs. So Allie Scruggs on first, Paige Scruggs on second.
Number 16, Samantha Carlin.
And Samantha Carlin up to bat. No outs, 2 runners in play. And that first pitch for Carlin is going to go a little high. Count starts at 1-0, and I tell you, that is the second time that exact same car's alarm has gone off within the past 20 minutes. I don't know if, I didn't see anything bump into it. I don't know what's going on. Maybe they got some high-priced valuables in there or something. I don't know. Pitch number 2 is well low, actually hits the dirt. Nice grab there by Sudduth to keep it from getting loose. Count's going to move to 2-0 here for Carlin. Waiting on pitch number 3 now from Troutman. And here's the throw. Got a hit past Abby Hammer at shortstop and into the open field. Sydney Price goes over Hammer's head. I think she was trying to get it right back to Sudduth. And I don't know that any avenue the Lady Cardinals could have taken would have gotten them the out there.
Throw the ball!
So, the Eagles strike first, 1-0 in favor of Chesnee.
Now batting number 23, Maddie Handy.
Maddie Handy up to bat, no outs with runners on second and third here. Chesnee already up by 1. And Troutman gives up a foul ball there, almost made it inside. Instead tapers off just a little bit right as it was heading for third base. Count starts at 0-1 here. And that pitch looked like it was on target, but just a little bit high as the call from the umpire Count's going to move to 1-1 here. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Runners on second and third. Here's pitch number 3, and that one goes well off to the inside. Nice dodge in the batter's box there. Nearly avoiding getting hit again. 2-1 count. And there's a strike by Troutman. Had one that was awfully close a moment ago. And that one right on the money. 2-2 count. Landrum looking for their first out. Here's pitch number 5 from Troutman. And oh, a swing and a miss. And Landrum does get that first out.
Come on, Shannon, stay hot, kid. Let's go.
Now batting number 8, Shenandoah Bishop.
Shannon Noah Bishop up to bat now. Still got those runners over on second and third. Here's the first pitch from Troutman, and got a pop fly heading towards center field. Catch is made, and got a long throw back to home plate. Nice catch by Suddeth, and those runners are going to stay in place. Initial play made by Hannah Maddox, and Landrum gets their second out.
Now batting number 2, Maddie Martin.
Maddie Martin up now.
Go, Maddie.
And that one goes well off to the inside. Those runners started moving them back out. Count begins at 1-0. And got kind of an early swing, but able to put it in. Abby Hammer throws to first, and the catch is made. Martin is out, and the Landrum defense holds after giving up that first run early. Heading into the bottom of inning number 1. Landrum down 1, but with a chance to respond. Bottom of the first coming up. All right, so Abby Hammer going to lead off here for the Lady Cardinals. Saw a considerable amount of action in that JV matchup about 2 hours ago. And I don't think you're going to be able to tell on the final picture that gets put on YouTube, but Paige Scruggs is on the mound here for the Lady Eagles, and between the chin strap and the sunglasses, looks like a superhero. Very interesting look for the Lady Eagles. First pitch goes a little low. Second pitch is on target, so start the count here for Hammer at 1-1. Wind's starting to pick up a little bit. It has been really on and off, and got a foul ball here. Actually lands on the roof of the Chesnee dugout, so move the count to 1-2. Yeah, the wind has been sporadic so far tonight. It has blown some and then been totally tranquil for spans of 20 or 30 minutes, and it's really blown in several different directions as well, blowing from left to right on your screen now, but actually when I got here it was blowing from bottom to top of the screen, that is. Count moves to 2-2 here for Hammer. Waiting on pitch number 5 from Scruggs. Chesnee up 1-0, and oh man, not sure what happened there. I can only guess you might have let go of that one a little too early. Count's going to move to 3-2.
Do what you do, Hammer.
And there's pitch number 6. Hammer gets a lot of that one, heading over to right field, and the catch is made. Yeah, I think you could kind of see it there. Right when Hammer made contact and went for the follow through, that swing really started to slow off. I'm not sure of the exact terminology, but I could tell that was one of those hits that really hurts your hands afterward. Just don't catch the ball at the right angle. Had some heat on it, but not quite enough. Hangs up in the air. Chesnee gets their first out. In the meantime, Sidney Price up to bat, who pitched during the JV matchup. Had a pretty solid day hitting as well. Landrum did win that game 10-2. Her count starts at 0-1. Oh my, make it 2-0. That one, I guess you let go of it a little too late. No runners on base for the Lady Cardinals yet, so not quite able to take advantage of these wild pitches. Here's number 3 from Scruggs. And that one goes right down the middle. Count moves to 2-1 for Price. And got a swing and a miss, make it 2-2. That one was just out to the edge of the strike zone. Almost able to reel that one in. Here's pitch number 5 from Scruggs. Waste no time, and Price is out. Chesnee gets their second out. Hannah Maddox up to bat.
Batting number 9, Hannah Maddox.
And got an early swing right to the third baseman, and the out is made over at first. So a 3-and-out effectively there for the Lady Cardinals. Abby Hammer, Sidney Price, and Hannah Maddox all unable to get on base. Chesnee notches their 3 outs quite quickly, and we're going to head into the top of the second with the Eagles up by 1. Back in a moment. All right, and we are back. Top of the second here with Landrum down 1-0 after an early run put on by the Eagles. Landrum's defense really got dialed in after that, though the Chesnee defense looking formidable as well. Got a foul ball. Nice grab by Hutchins, even though it is going to come back. Start the count at 0-1 here for the Lady Eagles. Their first at-bat of the second inning. This is number 4. Yeah, Hannah Henderson got lost in the lineup there for a second. Chesnee, went through 6 batters in the first inning. Landrum went through 3. And got another hit and another foul ball off toward third just a bit early on that one. Count's going to move to 0-2. And now here's pitch number 3 from Bryn Troutman, and got a live ball, and the out is made over at first base. Landrum notches number 1.
Now batting number 18, Kylie Thompson.
Yep, so there's out number 1, Kylie Thompson, the center fielder, up to bat now for the Lady Eagles. Here's the first pitch from Troutman, and that one goes well off to the inside. Start the count at 1-0 after that ball. And here's pitch number 2 from Troutman. Whoa, that one had some serious hang time. Let go of it a little too late. So 2-0 count heading into pitch number 3. A nice drop on that one, but not enough. And they call it ball 3. That one was right on the line, but Troutman just unable to squeeze it in. 3 balls, no strikes, 1 out, no runner on base, and that one is going to be, are they calling that live? And I think they are, and it's going to go down as a double here. That one was right on the line as well. Nice hit there by Thompson. And now, this is the designated player, Eva Vaca, up to bat, number 9 in the rotation.
14, Eva Vaca.
And got kind of an odd swing there, and the out is made at first. Landrum going to go for the double play, and man, what a grab there. Abby Hammer climbing the ladder to make that catch. Would have been an easy run there for the Lady Eagles had that one gotten away. Really heads up play there. Count. So Landrum gets their second out, and
Now
Chesnee.
Number 0, Paige Scruggs.
Yeah, Chesnee has rolled the lineup over now. Paige Scruggs, the pitcher, back on the plate. And, nails that one, but it's going to be a foul ball. We have seen several hits from Chesnee go off to the left side of the field. I'm not sure if that's just a coincidence or by design. Seems like we've seen a lot of swings that were just, a fraction of a second early. And they've all gone off toward, it'll be the left side of your screen. Still got that runner over on third. 2 outs and 1 strike. Troutman winding up for pitch number 2. Here's the throw to Scruggs, and Scruggs, did she get hit? Yes, she did. So that's the second batter that Troutman has hit in as many innings, and she got awfully close to hitting a third one a few moments ago. Allie Scruggs up to bat now, 2 outs with runners on first and third. See if the Eagles can notch another runner if that Landrum defense continues to hold. They've put themselves in some pretty rough situations so far. This is no exception, and got a hit out towards center field. And lands in front of Maddox. It's going to go down as a run for Chesnee, make it 2-0 in favor of the Eagles. Going to go down as a single for Allie Scruggs, but she gets an RBI as well.
Samantha Carver.
Samantha Carver up to bat now. 2 outs with runners on first and second, and they're going to bring in a courtesy runner now, number 5. That's going to be Emma Fogel in the game. and got a stoppage here. Oh, I guess the umpire had to notate that they made the substitution. Still 2 outs. Sun's kind of starting to peek out a little bit, but it is going to probably hide behind those clouds in just another moment or so. It is not too far removed from setting altogether, and got a hit out to Sidney Price in left field. Catch is made, and Landrum is going to get off the field, but not before surrendering another run. Chesnee leads it 2-0 as we head into the bottom of the second inning. Landrum still looking for their first score of the game when we return. All right, so here we go. Mackenzie Suddeth up the bat now.
Mackenzie Suddeth.
I want to take a moment to remind YouTube's copyright holders, or really whenever this goes live, I suppose, that Landrum High School and Chesnee High School do not own the rights to any of the music that may be heard during this broadcast. And, oh man, got some winds picking up, and I think it's blowing some of the dust from the field right up here. I got something in my eye. I think we're good now. And that first pitch is going to go down, I believe, is a ball. I didn't quite see the signal there. Wind's picking up again. And yeah, count is going to start here at 1-0 and make it 1-1. Suddeth gets caught looking as we head into pitch number 3. And, oh, got a foul ball here. That one hops over the netting and lands in the area between the softball field and the baseball field. It's going to move the count to 1-2. Closing in on pitch number 4 from Scruggs to Suddeth, and Suddeth is out. Could not connect. Swing came in a little bit low. Chesnee knocks us out number 1, and Brianna Green is heading to the plate.
Now batting number 13, Brianna Green.
And that first pitch for Green comes in high, so start the count at 1-0. And now here's pitch number 2. I tell you, Scruggs has not been taking a lot of time between these things. Doing a really good job of making sure the game stays moving. Always appreciate that. We have seen some pitchers that really like to make sure all their ducks in a row before getting any pitches in. And Green fouls that one off. Count's going to move to 1-2. I believe it was I don't remember who it was. I want to say it was Upstate Homeschool. I know it was a Landrum Varsity baseball game, and one of the opposing teams just put in this pitcher, and I don't know if it was in their game plan for him to take a while or if he was nervous or what, but you know, he'd turn, get his hips ready, act like he was ready to throw, and he would just stand there for about 30 or 45 seconds, and they actually pulled him after a little while. And oh, got another strikeout here. Make it 2 in a row for Scruggs. So, 2 outs, and Grace Peeler heading to the plate now.
Number 15.
Chesnee looking to make it, 2 3-and-outs here. Landrum sent 3 batters to the plate last time. None of them made it on base. Chesnee's got a chance to do it again. And that one goes down as a strike. Nice start to the set for Scruggs. 0-1 count to begin. And got a swing and a miss. 0-2 now. Landrum in danger of, 6 consecutive batters to the plate so far. None of them gotten on base. Here we go. And that's strike 3. So just like that, Chesnee makes it off the field again. And man, we got a fast-moving game. I think we had about 10 minutes of pregame, something like that. We have not been playing for long. We're already heading into the top of the third. This one moving quickly. Chesnee on top, 2-0.
Maddie Handy.
All right, so top of the third here, Chesnee up 2-0. They've really averaged 1 run each inning. Got 1 in the first, 1 in the second. I guess looking for a third here, and Handy is going to let that pitch hit the dirt. Count's going to begin at 1-0. Bryn Troutman had really an up again, down again day, though. Yeah, this is actually only their 11th batter, so given that we're in the top of the third, Troutman really has not thrown that many pitches. Count is at, I believe, 1-1. I missed that signal, and yeah, that is almost the third time that Troutman has hit a batter. She's hit 2, and now gotten very close to hitting 2 more. Count moves to 2-1 here. And there's pitch number 4. Handy fouls that one off, and that'll move the count to 2-2. Troutman did notch a couple of strikeouts in the last inning. See if you can get one here. Not sure what kind of vehicle that is going by that road. Oh, it's a truck with a really big muffler. So that's why it doesn't quite sound like a truck. I didn't know what that was, and oh my. That one well off the mark. Count moves to 3-2 now. Waiting on pitch number 6. Here's the throw. Oh, and yeah, couldn't quite tell if that was a hit or not, but it's going to have the same effect.
Now batting number 8, Shenandoah Bishop.
Maddie Handy makes it over to first on the walk. Troutman got to get that sorted out. She has sent a lot of pitches off to the inside. Shenandoah Bishop up to bat now.
Go, Shannon.
And got a foul ball that actually lands on the stairs between the bleachers. A couple of fans had a chance to make a grab, but luckily that one lands out of harm's way. Count's going to start at 1-0 here. No outs and a runner on first.
Shannon.
Here's pitch number 2 to Bishop. Whoa, and Troutman lets go of that one far too late. And the Eagles are able to steal second on that one. Yeah, you could definitely see that one come out of Troutman's hand after it was supposed to. That's the way with these softball pitches works. It's actually flipped from baseball because the motion itself is flipped. If you let go of it too late, it's going to go up, and you let go of it too early, it's going to go down. Whereas, you know, in baseball, you're pitching overhand, let go of it too early, it's going to go up. And Abby Hammer, makes a great catch. Goes way out of her spot over at shortstop to grab that one. And Landrum, I tell you, they really needed that out. That is a big break for them defensively.
Go, Maddie.
Maddie Martin up to bat now. The second baseman for the Lady Eagles. 1 out and a runner on second.
Get on it, Maddie. Let it get there.
And trying to set up a bunt there. Fouls that one off. I think that one came in high, and Martin actually kind of backed off there, which is what sort of caused it to foul off toward Chesnee's dugout. Yeah, it looked like he was trying to kind of pull out of that one there at the last minute and just couldn't get the bat retreated in time. Here's pitch number 2, and that one goes inside. And man, Martin was really wanting to hit that one. You could see her. Oh, she was not happy about getting hit. She wanted to, hit the ball. So Troutman continues to struggle with pitches sneaking off to the inside. Up to bat now is number 4. The roster's not popping up. Here it is. This is going to be Hannah Henderson. And Henderson lets that one go right down the middle. Nice curveball to start things off. Count's going to begin at 0-1. And, got an early swing and a hit out to Sydney Price in left field. Catch is made, and Chesnee is not able to advance any runners, so Landrum grabs their second out.
Now batting, number 18, Kylie Thompson.
All right, 2 down, 1 to go. Kylie Thompson up to bat now, the left fielder for the Eagles.
Let it travel, kid. Let it travel. Trust your hands.
Here's the first pitch from Troutman. That one goes just a little bit to the inside, and it'll be ball 1. Okay, this ought to be interesting. The call from the third base coach is pick 6. Don't think I've ever seen a pick 6 in softball, but I suppose it could happen, and it was the right call. Splits 2 defenders. Chesnee's going to score at least once. Going to make a break for 2, and can they get the out over at third? Yes. So the runs will stand, but Chesnee will have to come off the field. But I tell you, in as low scoring a game as this has been to this point, I imagine they are more than willing to take that sacrifice. 4-0 in favor of the Eagles as we head into the bottom of the third inning. Landrum looking to just get a runner on base right now. They have struggled offensively. Got to find some kind of rhythm when we come back. right, and we are back. Landrum again, just trying to find a way to get a runner on base right now. Caitlin Brown going to try to get the job done. The Lady Cardinals have sent 6 batters to the plate. All of them have come back. They've had no answers for this pitching game of Scruggs so far, and Brown tries to set up a bunt there, can't get it going. So start the count at 0-1. They call that one a foul ball. And here comes pitch number 2. Brown lets that one go. Good decision. Pitch comes in high, and the count's going to move to 1-1. I tell you, when Scruggs came onto the field to start warming up for this inning, there was a split second where I thought Chesnee had swapped pitchers. She just took the sunglasses off, and I thought it was a different person. And, oh, got a high swing and a miss. So that's going to move the count to 1-2, and Scruggs got a chance to notch yet another strikeout. Pitch number 4 looming for Brown. We'll see what she can get going. And that one, oh, they call that a ball. Yeah, only a partial swing there from Brown did not complete the motion, and the pitch itself was well above the strike zone. Move the count to 2-2. And Brown lets that one go, and that's going to be a ball as well. 3-2 count now, heading into pitch number 6. And there's strike 3. Took a little longer than initially expected, but Scruggs does get another strikeout for the Lady Eagles there. And up to bat now is Bryn Troutman.
Bryn Troutman.
One out, no runners on base here for the Cardinals. And got a swing and a miss there. Count's going to start at 0-1 for Troutman. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take a look at this when we get to the top of the 4th, because I swear Troutman was pitching with the right hand. He's batting left-handed here. Count moves to 1-1 after that one. I missed the signal. Nope, 0-2. And there's strike 3, just like that. Chesnee's got 2 down. Kelsey Hutchins up to bat now, the last player in that Landrum lineup before they roll it over. Abby Hammer on deck.
For Kelsey Hutchins.
All right, so we'll see if Hutchins has the cure, and no chance at all to hit that one. Comes in very low. Count's going to start at 1-0. Whoa, and that one goes high and off to the side. Nice dodge there by Hutchins inside the box. Some evasive maneuvers on that one. Count moves to 2-0. 2 outs, no runners on base. Here's pitch number 3. Hutchins lets that one go, and it's going to be strike 1. Again, you can tell by the way the umpire's lined up. He is a little biased towards the right-hand side, or toward, the left-hand side of the plate. They're going to have a bit more of a margin of error there, but no contesting that one. A swing and a miss. Count moves to 2-2. So can Chesnee make it 3 consecutive 3-and-outs? I'm not sure if that is the official term. We'll use it for now, and that one just goes off to the side, so we will see a 6th pitch. 3-2 count for Hutchins. There's the throw. Hutchins swings, and that's it. Top of the 4th coming up. Landrum has still not gotten on base. Tough sledding here for the Cardinals. They've got to find some kind of answer for this pitching game of Scruggs. We'll have a bit to talk about it, I suppose. Grabbing their gloves to gear up for the top of inning number 4. Chesnee on top 4-0 when we return. All right, so Chesnee getting ready to roll their lineup over for the second time. This is batter number 9 in the rotation. Eva Vaca up to plate now. Up to the plate, I should say. And Vaca tries to set up a bunt, fouls that one off. Count's going to start at 0-1. We are, just about halfway through this one already, top of the 4th, and we're going to 7. So, bottom, or the break between the top of the 4th and bottom of the 4th is the de facto halfway point here.
Up, Kelsey.
Vaca up for a second attempt now. And gets a hit. Oh, and Hutchins unable to hang on to that one. Hammer fields it, and they still make the throw. Make that 3 outs over at first, delivered by Abby Hammer. She is having a very productive day. And Landrum notches their first out in stylish fashion.
Now batting number 0, Paige Scruggs.
Paige Scruggs up to bat now. Here's the pitch from Troutman, and Scruggs gets hit. That's the 4th batter that Troutman has hit in as many innings.
Now batting number 11, Allie Scruggs.
That's intentional. That ain't intentional.
All right, so 1 out and a runner on first. And they brought in a courtesy runner for Scruggs. That's 5. Going to be Emma Fogel. Remember the name now. Allie Scruggs up to bat now. Again, not sure if there's any relation between those two. There could be, I suppose. And that one goes off to the inside, and Fogel will make a break for second and goes in standing up. Got away from Troutman there. Count's going to start at 1-0. And got a hit right down the line. Sydney Price, the closest player to it, and Chesnee notches number 5. Goes down as a double for Allie Scruggs. Emma Fogel makes it home 5-0 in favor of the Eagles. 1 out and a runner on second. Samantha Carver up to bat now. And Landrum calls time. Are they? I don't know. They are going to pull Troutman. So it looks like her evening is done, though I'm not sure if they're going to send her over to left field where Sydney Price was playing. Price, as the new pitcher, had a reasonably solid game in that JV contest a couple hours ago, but again, I mean, that was JV. Different breed here in varsity, so we'll see what Price can get going. I feel like we saw her pitch in that first Landrum softball game we streamed all the way back at the beginning of the season, though I can't be sure. Needless to say, we will return here in a moment when Price is ready.
Samantha Carver.
All right, so Samantha Carver up to bat now for the Lady Eagles. 1 out and a runner on second. Landrum is down 5-0. They've swapped pitchers. Sydney Price on the mound now. Again, pitched for really all of that JV game. Lasted just under an hour and a half. And Landrum was on offense most of the time, so I imagine Price's arm is still reasonably fresh. He didn't throw too terribly many pitches in that game. Did give up 2 runs pretty early on, though, so we'll see how things shake out. Oh, and they call that one a strike. Missed the signal from the umpire there and got one down the line and just a little too far to the inside. So move it to 1-1 now. Waiting on pitch number 3 from Price to Carver as Got a couple of clouds starting to roll in. No chance of precipitation tonight from what I've heard. And that ball gets loose. And Scruggs goes into third base standing. So Chesnee in scoring position once again. 2-1 count here for Samantha Carver as we head into pitch number 4.
Go, Sam.
And right down the middle, heading towards center field and into the open grass. Chesnee will score again. 6-0 in favor of the Eagles. Goes down as a base hit and an RBI there for Carver. Maddie Handy up to bat.
Maddie Handy.
Chesnee's, the third baseman. 1 out and a runner on first. There's the pitch, and that one goes down as a strike. Start the count at 0-1. And here's pitch number 2 from Price. Got a hit, kind of popped up, and caught by the second baseman. Landrum finally gets out number 2, though Carver does not move. Catch made by, I believe that was Caitlin Brown. Can't quite read the number from here, though. Up to bat now is
number 8, Shenandoah Bishop.
Shenandoah Bishop. So 2 outs and a runner on first. Chesnee on top by 6 here in the top of the 4th. So just about halfway through this one. And got a hit. Oh, right down the middle. Brought in by the center fielder. And Maddox gets it over to second pretty quick, but not quick enough. Base hit there for Bishop. Maddie Martin up to bat.
Down batting number 2, Maddie Martin.
Go, Maddie.
And that one is going to go off to the side. Count starts at 1-0. Two outs with runners on first and second for the Eagles. Number 2 goes high. One to the outside, one above the strike zone. 2-0 count here. Waiting on pitch number 3 from Price. And whoa, that one goes off to the inside. Nice dodge there by Martin. Count moves to 3-0. Here's number 4, and that one is going to go down as a strike. Price just able to put that one in. Wind's starting to pick up again. Honestly, I really couldn't tell you which way it's blowing. Just a pretty light breeze. Shouldn't affect anything on the field. Here's pitch number 5, and that is going to go down as ball number 4. So, Landrum with their backs really against the wall here. Bases loaded for the Lady Eagles. They do only need one more out.
Number 4, Hannah Henderson.
But they need it badly. Hannah Henderson up to bat now, the catcher for the Lady Eagles. 2 outs, runners on first, second, and third. Chesnee already on top, 6-0. And Price sends that one to the inside and squeezes it in. Count starts at 0-1. Now waiting on pitch number 2. And that one goes down the middle, but they call it a ball. Comes in a little too high. And we'll move on to pitch number 3. And that one is going to go down as a ball as well, a little too far off to the outside. 2-1 count now. Chesnee will score with the walk if they get to that point. Pitch number 4 coming up. Here's the throw from Price, and that one gets loose, but Chesnee will stay put. Wise decision there. I think that Landrum would have been able to catch up to him there at home. Count is at 3-1 for Hannah Henderson. Again, Chesnee will score with the ball here, so Price has to make sure she stays on target. Here's the pitch, and that one goes high, so make it 7-0 in favor of the Lady Eagles. Just like that. So we'll reset the count. Kylie Thompson up to bat now, number 18, yep.
Thompson.
Base is still loaded for Chesnee. Here's the pitch from Price, and that one goes off to the inside. It'll be ball 1 to start. Pitch number 2, goes high into the outside, so make that ball number 2. Time is called here, I think, by Henderson. Not quite sure. Or check that, Thompson, excuse me. Thompson is the batter for the Lady Eagles, and I'll tell you, Price got to figure out something here. Maybe a set of pitches. I know they script plays in football. I don't know if they do that in baseball, but, you know, try to set up a couple of pitches to get a specific reaction and then exploit that reaction as best you can. But again, with 2-0 count, bases loaded, you got to be really careful. Already down 7-0. Chesnee looking to make it at least 8, and that one goes off to the inside. Nice dodge by Thompson. Count's going to move to 3-0, and again, do remember, I have seen 5 scores on walks in a row when Landrum played Upstate Homeschool a couple of weeks ago, and they're going to call that one a strike, so no walk quite yet. That one a little bit high, but just able to squeeze it into the top of the strike zone. 3-1 count heading into pitch number 5. Here's the throw by Price, and got a hit, and into the open field, lands in front of Maddox, and Chesnee will score. 8-0 in favor of the Eagles. So up to bat now, Eva Vaca,
Now batting
the
number
designated
14,
player.
Vaca.
Paige Scruggs on deck, or at least should be on deck. I don't see her over there. Yeah, not quite sure where she is. Again, base is really still loaded for the Eagles. Runners on first, second, and third. They have not been able to advance too much. Gotten 2 runs in, but nobody else. And Price starts this set out with a strike. Begin the count at 0-1 for Vaca. And here's pitch number 2. That one goes off, a little to the inside. Oh, that ball is loose! Chesnee's going to make a break for it, and they'll score again. 9-0. Count moves to 1-1. I really blinked for 1 second, and I'm not sure why they threw over to third. I missed something. I guess, I don't know, they might have caught her playing a bit off and tried to get the out over there, but a risky throw nonetheless, and it does not pay off. Got a foul ball here. Caught the very edge of that one, and it lands in the batter's box before hopping out, so that's going to move the count to 1-2. Here's number 4 from Price, and got a hit. Price catches that one, just kind of lobs it over to Troutman on first base, and Landrum finally gets off the field, but not before giving up a slew of runs. Bottom of the 4th inning coming up. Now, I'll have to double check on the run rule for softball. I'm reasonably sure it's the same as it is in baseball, so assuming that's the case, shouldn't really have any impact until we get to the bottom of the 5th, but by the time we reach that point, run rule is going to drop down to 10. So we'll be back in a moment, see if Landrum can get on the board. They're just now rolling their lineup over for the first time. Leadoff batter Abby Hammer coming to the plate for the 2nd time in this game. It's been a rough day for the Lady Cardinals. We'll see if they can get it sorted out. Back in a moment. All right, so ready to start off the bottom of the fourth. Halfway through this one, Chesnee on top 9-0 with a run rule finish looming if Landrum can't get something going on offense.
Now batting number 11, Abby Hammer.
Abby Hammer up to bat, the first batter in that Landrum rotation. They have not gotten a single player on base so far. We'll see if Abby Hammer can break that trend. Lets that first pitch go, and it comes in a bit low, so start the count at 1-0 for Hammer. Paige Scruggs still on the mound. She has had a phenomenal day pitching. One of the best I've seen all season in baseball or softball, but that one gets away from her. Nice dodge by Hammer inside the box. That's going to move the count to 2-0. And Hammer lets pitch number 3 go. That one heads off to the outside. So maybe Landrum in a position to get a walk in here. That would be the first runner on base they've had all evening. And that pitch, goes right down the middle. Nice rebound there by Paige Scruggs. We'll head into pitch number 5. I don't think Hammer has even gotten to swing at anything yet. Here's the throw. Hammer nails that one and gets it into the open field. And Landrum finally has a runner in play. Abby Hammer makes it to first base. Sydney Price up to bat now. Again,
Number 7, Sydney Price.
I don't have the numbers in front of me, but I feel like I was told during that softball game we streamed against Union at the very beginning of the year. If I'm not mistaken, I think Hammer and Price are both still only in their sophomore years, and Price gets hit in the head. That is why you wear your helmet, kids. So 2 runners in play now for the Lady Cardinals. I think that one just got away from Scruggs. Doubt there was anything intentional there, but they're going to call over to at least the line. Gets a couple of signals in from the dugout. I don't think really think there was anything malicious there.
Hannah Maddox.
Hannah Maddox up to bat. Got 2 runners in play. Landrum in serious need of some scores. We'll see if Maddox can get anything going. She's had a couple of nice catches over in center field. Here we go. And that one goes high. Oh, and Hammer in trouble now. Hammer dives for second. And I tell you, I think Price took off for second kind of reflexively on that one, but it actually worked to Hammer's advantage because I think Chesnee got a little bit confused about who they wanted to go for there. Price and Hammer both were in limbo, and I think that hesitation by the defense trying to decide which one to go for freed up Hammer enough to make that dive, and then by the time they did throw it back to second, Price was back on first. So Landrum dodges a bullet there, got a bunt, and that is going to advance the runners, but not much else. Maddox is out. Oh, and in the meantime, sneaky play there by Abby Hammer. Makes it home behind the defense's back, and Landrum finally gets on the board. It is still a big deficit, but not as big as it was. Mackenzie Suddeth at the bat now.
Number 6, Mackenzie
And
Suddeth.
Yep, Hannah Maddox heading off the field. Her sacrifice bunt will be remembered in this game. 1 out and a runner on third here for Landrum. They finally started to get a couple of hits in. Here's the first pitch to Suddeth, and she lets that one go. It'll be strike 1. Down the middle and just a little bit to the outside. Hittable ball, and I think they just caught her looking. And swings at that one and cannot bring it in. That'll be strike number 2. Here's number 3, Paige Scruggs. And sends that one, off to the outside. Chesnee crowd wants a strike, but they're not going to get it. That one definitely off to the right-hand side of the frame. 1-2 count. I mean, do not let that run given up to detract from what Scruggs has been able to accomplish so far. Oh, and that one gets loose for a moment. Price thought about taking off. Good decision to stick it out over on third base. Count moves to 2-2. And we'll see if Sudeth can notch another strikeout. She's had several so far, and she gets another one. 2 outs notched by the Eagles. And Brianna Green heading to the plate now. Landrum in danger, leaving one
Now
on.
batting number 13, Brianna Green.
2 outs and a runner on third. Again, at this point, Landrum can use all the points they can get. And trying to set up a bunt here, risky move, and there's the out at first. So interesting call there for the Lady Cardinals, and it does not pay off. Brianna Green unable to make it to first base in time. That's out number 3. Price will not score, so Landrum does get on the board, but they are still in pretty imminent danger of being run ruled. If Chesnee scores 2 more, and then Landrum gets shut out through the bottom of the 5th, to my knowledge, the game's going to be over. So we'll see what the Landrum defense can do, if they hold strong throughout the remainder of this one, or if the Chesnee offense finds a way to put this one into the books. Back in a moment to start off the top of inning number 5. Okay, so here we go. Sydney Price on the mound for the Lady Cardinals. Got to find a way to stick it out defensively here. A run rule finish is looming. Assuming that the Cardinal defense can't pick up the pace. They played pretty well through those first 2 innings. Only gave up 2 runs, but things really got away from them there in the 4th. And got a foul ball to start this one off. Goes over everyone's heads and heads out into the grass behind the bleachers here. Start the count at 0-1 for, I believe this is Paige Scruggs. Can't quite grab the number yet. And yeah, Allie Scruggs is on deck, so this is Paige Scruggs. And Scruggs lets that one go, and that one bounces up and hits her. You can't make this up. She has got like a magnet in her arm or something. I think that's the 4th time that Scruggs has been hit today. Gonna need to take an ice bath after this one. Oh, man. So, no outs and a runner on first. Allie Scruggs heading to the plate. Sun's starting to peek out again, but just a couple of minutes away from ducking behind the mountains, I would imagine. And here's the first pitch from Price to Scruggs. That one is going to go down as a ball just a little bit to the outside, and then that one gets loose for a moment, but Troutman does a good job of bringing it back in on time. So, a lot of action, but no real progress. Start the count at 1-0. Whoa, and another hit. Both Scruggs have been hit this time. Runners on first and second now. Samantha Carver heading to the plate. Still no outs notched by the Lady Cardinals.
Now batting number 16, Samantha Carver.
Now, as far as my knowledge goes, I don't think we're going to get out of this without at least playing the bottom of the 5th. I feel like I've heard something about maybe there being a 15-run rule, like if some team gets up by 15, no matter what part of the inning it is, they'll call it. But to my knowledge, and here's the second pitch, and count moves to 2-0. So yeah, interesting situation here for the Lady Cardinals. Again, barring something wild, we will play the bottom of the 5th, so they'll have at least one chance to get back within reach of the lead. And if Chesnee doesn't score here, that would really help him out. Got a chance to grab this one, and Maddox makes the catch. What a play! And Landrum is not going away quite yet. What a catch! All right, up to bat now is Maddie Handy. One out still with runners on first and second. And did Handy get hit? That was awfully close. I think she dodged it. So we've seen that with both Landrum pitchers now. They have really struggled with sending these things to the inside. I'm not sure what's causing that. And got one right down the middle, heading for Maddox again, and the catch is made again. There's out number 2, and a long throw to third, but Maddox overthrew that one by a mile. Honestly, I'm more impressed that she overthrew that one. She was all the way over on the L in the outfield. That was, yeah, she had some heat on that. And I'm not quite sure what happened. They're going to call that out number, oh, no, I think Landrum just called time. I'm really not sure. Because they're not going into the dugout to grab anything, though everyone is coming off the field. So 2 crazy plays there by Maddox. And they are going to call that out number 3. I guess I never saw out number 2, but I might have gotten distracted or something because Chesnee's coming out onto the field. Oh, gotcha. So they say Handy got out of the box too early. So that was out, second base left too early. So that's out number 3. So 9-1, bottom of the 5th coming up. So Landrum actually dodges the run rule here for the moment at least. We will see the 6th inning. We'll see what this Chesnee defense has dialed up for Landrum in this inning. The Lady Cardinals finally did get that first run a few moments ago in the bottom of the 4th, but I mean, it has been tough sledding. Paige Scruggs has looked really, really solid from the mound, has had an excellent day so far, and has not thrown that many pitches either. I would imagine that barring a really, really long inning, she would more than likely finish out the game. Whoa, and starting to get a pretty big gust of wind coming through. I would doubt it's going to stick around, but if it does, that could affect things on the field. I guess we'll wait and see. Back in a moment, Chesnee on top, 9-1 as we head into the bottom of the 5th. Up, and nope, never mind, we're about ready to go. Yep, they're getting the plate dusted off and everything, so here we go.
Now batting number 15, Grace Peeler.
Grace Peeler up to bat now. Tell you, I have not been able to figure out where exactly center frame is on this angle all day, and that one gets fouled off. So start the count at 0-1 here for Peeler. Almost able to push that one in, but probably would have been a pretty easy out over at first. So maybe Peeler catching a break on that one. Here's pitch number 2 at the bottom of the 5th inning. Scruggs kind of taking her time, now steps up. And here's the throw. Got another foul ball. This one lands on the roof of the Chesnee dugout and then heads over toward the baseball field. Count moves to 2-0. And that one goes well off to the side. Move the count to 1-2 after that one. Whoa, and got a hit over to the second baseman. Ball is dropped for a moment, but the play is still made. Peeler not quite able to get over there in time. And hey, I tell you, good job there by the Chesnee defense, not panicking after that initial drop and scrambling for the ball. I think they knew they had a little bit of time. Peeler was not that far down the line. That one got over to the second baseman in quite a hurry, so they knew they had some time. Took a deep breath, picked up the ball, and just kind of calmly threw it over there. Didn't panic, and it pays off. So Chesnee gets their first out here in the bottom of the fifth. Up to bat now is Caitlin Brown. Got struck out on her first trip to the plate, and swings at a strike here. Count starts at 0-1. Here's pitch number 2, and I'm really not sure what that hit first. Couldn't tell if it was the bat or if it bounced off the catcher's helmet. No signal from the umpire yet. And I think they are going to call out a foul ball. So I'd move the count to 0-2, but they haven't updated the scoreboard yet. And they usually know better than me, but they've got it at 0-2 as well. Here's pitch number 3, and got a swing and a miss, and Brown is out. All right, Bryn Troutman up to bat. We'll see if she can get anything going.
Now batting number 12, Bryn Troutman.
Oh, and we got dude got caught speeding, got a cop in hot pursuit. He was hightailing it somewhere. I don't know if he was chasing anyone or not. Really one of the most exciting things that happened throughout this game. Seeing that cop come streaking down Nashville Highway. That first pitch from Scruggs goes down as ball 1, got a hit into the open field. Troutman makes it to first. So Landrum does have a runner in play. We'll see if they can get anything going. 2 outs on the board. Kelsey Hutchins up to bat now.
Now batting number 4, Kelsey Hutchins.
All right, so here we go. 2 outs and a runner on first. Hutchins lets that first pitch go. Good decision. Comes up high the strike zone and will be ball number 1 to start out. Here's the second pitch. Got a foul ball by Hutchins. Just unable to keep that one inside. Count moves to 1-1.
Step to her.
Hello.
1-1 count heading into pitch number 3, and that one is fouled off. Actually lands right in the Chesnee dugout. Doubt that was intentional, but fun ball placement nonetheless as we head into pitch number 4. And, yep, there's the ball. Had a little bit of trouble fishing that one out. Must have gone under the bench. So, number 4 coming up. Count is at 1-2 here for Hutchins. Chesnee will get off the field with a strike. And there is the strike! Top of the 6th coming up. And Landrum gets a runner on first, but will go no further. Chesnee up by 8 as we get ready for the second to last inning. Back in a moment. All right, top of the 6th coming up, and tell you, I really don't want to get off track here, but I was told the NFL draft was supposed to start at 8 p.m. It is now 8:14, and the Jacksonville, now they've picked. So nope. So the Jaguars are still on the clock. I was wondering if it started at 8 and teams get 10 minutes to make their picks. I was wondering why Jacksonville's hadn't come in. So I can only assume they got started a little bit late. Now, wouldn't that be something? Be quite in character for Jacksonville, I imagine, if they had Trevor Lawrence locked up with the #1 pick and then let the clock run out and had it go over to New York. In the meantime, got a 2-0 count here between Price and who is that for Chesnee? And pitch number 3 gets some air miles on that one, and that is number 8 for the Lady Eagles. Yeah, it's Kylie Thompson. And Thompson lets that one go. Going to be ball 4. And just like that, Chesnee has a runner in play. No outs and a player over on first. Up to bat now. This is Eva Vaca, I believe. Gotta look at that number. I think that's her. Nope, check that. This is number 2, Maddie Martin. Hang on, that would have to be 22 because Martin batted earlier. In the meantime, Landrum is switching pitchers again. Man, can't quite tell who that is either. 15. That's going to be Grace Peeler. So Sydney Price's evening is, not quite done. I see her over there in the outfield. So we'll see if Peeler can get anything going. And that is indeed Maddie Martin. I'll have to figure out what exactly they did with the batting order because Martin was listed as number 6, but Thompson was 8. So, I don't know, maybe I misread that jersey initially. I don't know, 5s do look a little bit like 8s. I was probably Bishop, and I just didn't get the number right. So we'll be back in a moment when Peeler's ready to go. Chesnee up 9-1. I'm looking for a couple more runs to put this away. All right, now it looks like Peeler's ready to go. Martin up to the plate for the Lady Eagles. Again, that run rule is looming. Landrum's defense has held strong for the past couple of innings. I believe it was in the 4th that Chesnee got it to 9 runs, and I don't think they've scored since, and that pitch goes way off to the side. And Chesnee sends that runner over to second without much of a problem. So, count is at 1-0, no outs, and a runner on base number 2. Second pitch on deck. And Peeler's second throw of the game is going to go down as a great-looking strike. Threw a curveball with a really nice drop-off there at the end. 1-1 count now. Heading into pitch number 3. And, too much lift on that one, trying to get that same curveball going, but that one ends up high. 2-1 count now for Martin. Pitch number 4 on deck. And once again, too much lift on that one. 3-1 count now. Going to be interesting to see if Peeler tries that curveball one last time. A walk here will not advance that runner over on second. Here's pitch number 5 from Grace Peeler. And, nice hit! Into the open field. Sydney Price reels it in and just dumps it off to the cutoff man. That's Abby Hammer at shortstop. So, no outs with runners on first and third following that base hit by Maddie Martin.
Now batting number 4, Hannah Henderson.
Hannah Henderson up to bat now.
Go, Hannah.
Henderson lets that one go. It'll be strike one. In the meantime, well, they threw over to second and nobody was there. Probably a good call by Martin to stick it out over on first base. I think they might have had her. Green 2 is the call from the Chesnee third base coach. Guess we'll find out what that does. Here's pitch number 2. Or Peeler's at least waiting on it. Here's the windup. Here's the throw. Got a hit right over to third base. Hutchins, misses it twice, and Chesnee is going to score. Time called there by the Eagles. No outs with runners on first and second. Up to bat now is Kylie Thompson, possibly with a chance to put this one away.
Now batting number 18, Kylie Thompson.
So here we go. Reset the count. Chesnee up by 9. Here's the pitch by Peeler, and that one goes off to the inside. Start the count at 1-0. Chesnee won't score with the walk, but the bases will be loaded. And in the meantime, it appears that the Jacksonville Jaguars have still not made their selection. I know that doesn't mean anything to you, but it feels like it's been 10 minutes. They really might run out of time here. In the meantime, I think we got ball number 2 there. Yeah, it counts at 2-0 here. No outs, runners on second and first. Here's pitch number 3 from Peeler, and a little too much lift on that one, trying to get that curveball going again. Count moves to 3-0. And, got a hit. This one heading over to Sydney Price, and left field. Catch is made. And score is going to stay at 10-1 for the time being. Landrum finally gets that first out. And got a substitution. Up to bat now is number 99. That is going to be Skylar Barrett.
Skylar Barrett.
Go, Skylar.
And I think, oh no, they just had to change the lineup card here to reflect Barrett getting put in. One out with runners on first and second for the Lady Eagles. It is 8:22 p.m. right now. Been playing for just over an hour and 20 minutes. Here's the first pitch, and got a hit. This one heading over for, and into the open field. There's the throw to third, and they're able to slide in there. No out, or did they get her? Oh, they did. That was awfully close, and they call it in favor of Landrum. So 2 outs on the board now, and looks like they're bringing in a courtesy runner for, I can't quite tell who they brought in, but I would imagine that's Emma Fogel in the game now. Oh, that's Nicole Helton in over on second base. All right, 2 outs, runners on first and second. There's a pitch by Peel. Nice dodge there by the third base coach. I did not get that in frame, but he really got out of the way of that one. He could play dodgeball with moves like that. Count's going to start at 0-1 following that foul ball. He's still shaking up. I tell you, I really hate we didn't get that in frame. He had a nice juke on that ball. Here's pitch number 2 from Peeler, and got a foul ball. No need to dodge that one. Count moves to 0-2, so Landrum got a chance to get off the field here. We'll see if Peeler can put a couple more pitches together if this Chesnee offense will continue to roll. 2 strikes, 2 outs, runners on first and second. Chesnee up by 9. Here's the pitch from Peeler, and got a hit out to Abby Hammer, or check that, I think that is Sydney Price with the grab over at shortstop. And Landrum gets their 3rd out, so we will move on to the bottom of the 6th inning. Landrum, I tell you, they are down big, but credit to them, they are still hanging on. Not going away as we gear up for the bottom of inning number 6. Back in a moment. All right, so here we go. Bottom of the 6th inning. Landrum got to find a way to get on the board here. They've put 1 on, but that is not going to hold up as we start heading into the 7th inning. End of the game is looming. Abby Hammer going to start off here for the Lady Cardinals. Paige Scruggs still on the mound. They have not been able to hit her pitches all game long. She has had a really, really solid evening. And got a foul ball here, so Hammer does get a piece of that first pitch. Start the count at 0-1. And that second pitch is going to go down as ball 2 or ball 1. It looks like the Jaguars finally did get around to picking Trevor Lawrence. I don't know it took him so long. Everybody knew it was going to be a done deal. I never have understood that because, you know, all the NFL teams. Oh, and we got a hit and a foul ball. Just dodges the roof of the Chesnee dugout, so move the count to 1-2, and we'll keep on trucking. But yeah, I never have understood that because, you know, you hype up the draft for like 3 months right after the national championship, or sometimes even before that. It was a done deal that Trevor Lawrence was going to Jacksonville the whole time, and then you get 10 minutes on the draft clock. I don't know why it takes teams like 7 or 8 minutes to pick when they've already known who they're going to pick for 3 months, and oh! Catch is made over in right field. Abby Hammer is out. Catch made by Kylie Thompson, and Sydney Price up to bat now. Had a great grab at shortstop to close out the top of the 6th inning. Let's see if she can get something going. And that one goes right down the middle. They call it a ball. Just a little bit high. Start the count at 1-0 here for Sydney Price. And I think Scruggs was getting a couple signals from the dugout. Here's pitch number 2. And whoa, that one has some hang time. I'm gonna let go of it a bit too late. Oh dear, and we've lost our video signal. Hopefully that'll come back here in a second. Try and move quickly. Oh, come on. Not missing anything quite yet. That one is going to go down as a strike for Sydney Price. Yeah, camera's still on. Oh, you know, all of OBS is frozen up. That's not good. Okay. I don't know what that was about. We're back, and Price tries to set up the bunt. Can't get it going. They call it a strike, and that moves the count to 2-2. Oh, okay, that's interesting. We have lost the video feed again. Yeah, it seems like every tech-related thing that could have gone wrong, and this stream has gone wrong, and is that going to be a foul ball? Oh, that one stays inside, and the catch is not made by the left fielder. Hate we didn't get that one on video because it was a great hit there by Chesnee Price. Just stayed to the inside. We had a gust of wind come through, and I think that might have helped it out a little bit. Goes down as a double for Chesnee Price. And now Hannah Maddox going to head to the plate with 1 out and a runner on second base. All right, and here's the first pitch from Scruggs. That one goes off to the outside. Call it ball 1. And they call that one a strike. Move it to 1-1. Again, you can really see it's very apparent on the camera. I think because of the way we've got it angled helps out a little bit too. But you can tell that umpire is really lined up toward the left side of the batter's box. He's been a little biased towards that side all night. They've had a bigger margin of error over there and got a swing and a miss in the meantime. 2 strikes on the board. 1-2 count here for Maddox. And Maddox gets that one headed towards center field. Oh, and goes over. Still in play, but over the head of the center fielder, and it'll go down as a double. Price, oh, yeah, now gets back on third. She was kind of thinking about making a break for home, but plays it safe, sticks it out on third. Probably the right call. Again, got to really conserve every hit you get at this point. 2 runners in play now. Hannah Maddox over on second, Chesnee Price on third. Time is called, I think, by the Eagles. Are they going to pull? Are they going to pull Scruggs? I know she's given up a couple of hits, but she's only given up 1 run through the game and hasn't thrown that many pitches either. I mean, I don't think she's still good to go. They're talking with her about something. I don't know. The way he's pointing, it might be about the wind because the 2 outfield balls that Chesnee has just misjudged. The wind is starting to pick up. You got to wonder if that's affecting things a little bit. Because, you know, on ground level, it's really not that bad. I've heard that, actually, you know, I'm maybe 20 feet off the ground up here at the top of the bleachers. I've heard on ground level you can't even feel the breezes that come through. But when you got them 50, 75 feet in the air on those pop flies like that, the wind really can't start carrying them around. So that might have been what they were talking about. 1 out on the board, or 1 out notched by the Eagles. 2 runners on base for the Lady Cardinals. Out to bat now is Mackenzie Suddeth. Paige Scruggs still on the mound. And got a hit right down the line. Oh, and the third baseman misses it. Oh, and So Chesnee Price makes it home. Hannah Maddox gets tagged out on her way to third base. And it's going to go down as a base hit there for Suddeth. So make it 10-2. Landrum still within striking distance. We will see the top of the 7th inning. Brianna Green up to bat now. 2 outs and a runner on first. Green swings and misses on that first one. Start the count at 0-1. And thought about swinging at that one. That's going to be strike 2. Chesnee's got a chance to get off the field here. Oh, 0-2 count. Here's pitch number 2. I heard ball 6 come from the dugout. I don't know what that call is. Oh, and they got a bunt. Easy out there for the Eagles. So another interesting time to dial up the bunt there for Landrum. they've had to come off the field twice because those things just have not taken the bounces they needed them to. So they do score one more, but I tell you, they are going to need a serious showing in the 7th inning to pull this one out. But we're still going. Landrum is hanging around. We'll see if they can pull off the most unlikely of comebacks as we gear up for the top of inning number 7. Chesnee on top, 10-2 when we return. Okay, so here we go. This is going to be Chesnee's last chance to put some more runs on the board. Every one they get from here on out is going to make it harder for Landrum in the bottom of the 7th. They've already gotten up by 8 and got a hit over to Sidney Price at shortstop. Going to be a long throw, and it goes wide. Troutman is unable to bring that one in, and it's going to go down as a double for the Lady Eagles. Hit made there by Allie Scruggs. And Samantha Carver going to head up to bat now. No outs, no strikes, and a runner on second. And Peeler's pitch kind of tapers off to the inside, so start the count at 0-1 there. And now we're going to wait on pitch number 2. Again, I mean, this one's statistically not out of reach, but Landrum's defense is going to need to hold here, and then they're going to need one heck of a showing in the bottom of the 7th. Got a strike there by Peeler, so got the count even back out at least. 1-1, heading into pitch number 3. Scruggs still hanging out over on second base. Has really not been playing off at all from what I've seen, just kind of hanging out on the bag. And got a hit and into the open field. Scruggs might score. Making a break for home, and that throw hangs in the air a little too long. Make it 11-2 in favor of the Eagles. Another double notched by Chesnee there. Carver makes it to second base. Scruggs makes it home, and now up to bat is Maddie Handy. It's starting to get dark out here. And, got a hit towards center field. Another great catch by Hannah Maddox. She has had several really solid grabs over there on center field. It's been a rough outing for the Landrum defense as a whole. But it has not been totally devoid of solid catches. They've made some good plays along the way. They've just given up a good many as well. So Handy is out. Landrum gets number 1. Shenandoah Bishop up to bat now. And that one is going to hit the dirt. Handy thought, or checked that. Yeah, Carver thought about making a break for third there for a moment, but sticks it out over on second base. Count will begin at 1-0 as soon as the umpire gets the plate dusted off. And looks like he's ready to go. And that one hits the dirt as well. Move the count to 2-0, heading into pitch number 3. 1 out and a runner on second for the Eagles. Oh, and got a hit over. Oh, and it hit Sidney Price in the chest, kind of bounced up. Might have hit like a little pile of dirt or a pebble or something. Took a weird bounce. Looks like Price is okay, but not able to reel that one in fast enough. Goes down as a base hit for the Lady Eagles. 2 runners in play now. Up to bat now, Maddie Martin. And that one is going to go down as a strike from Peeler. Start the count at 0-1.
Come, Maddie. You ready now, kid?
Here's pitch number 2 from Peeler, and oh, just unable to sneak it in there. Move the count to 1-1. That one was awfully close. Pitch number 3 coming up. Peeler, again, the 3rd pitcher that Landrum has used tonight. Ren Troutman started the game. Sidney Price came in around, I think it was the 3rd or 4th inning. And then, kind of lost my train of thought there. Yeah, Peeler came in, I think around the bottom of the 5th, something like that. She hasn't been in too terribly long. 2-1 count now, heading into pitch number 4. Still 1 out and still got that runner over on second base. Chesnee has really been kind of stuck in this spot for a couple of minutes now and will continue to be stuck there. 3-1 count now. Pitch number 5, and a walk will not advance the runners here. I'll just get Martin over to first. Here's pitch number 5 from Peeler, and that's going to go down as a walk. Oh, wait, I forgot they had a runner on first, so that will advance them. Bases loaded here for the Eagles.
Go ahead.
Oh, nope, check that, just 1 out. So Landrum really got their backs to the wall here. Should be an interesting one. Up to bat, Hannah Henderson. And Henderson going for it early and swings a little bit early. Fouls that one off toward third. Count's going to start at 0-1. And got another foul ball. That one, or that pitch I should say, really tapered off to the inside. Count moves to 0-2.
Go, boy, you got this. Go, Hannah. Come on, Hannah.
Here's pitch number 3. Peeler winds up and has too much lift on that one. Going to be ball 1. So we'll keep on going. 1-2 count here. And that one goes way off to the inside. Oh, and that ball gets loose. Oh, nice grab there by Sidney Price. Took a pretty solid bounce off the ankle of, I think that's Abby Hammer. And Price with a heads-up play able to snag that one without too much trouble. Count moves to 2-2 after that ball turned throw over to third base. Pitch number 5 coming up. And got another foul ball. This one lands in front of the Landrum dugout. Keep it at 2-2. We're going to move on to pitch number 6. Here we go. Peeler taking her time, winds up. Here's the throw, and popped up. Caught by Peeler just outside of the mount, just outside the circle. So there's out number 2. We'll see if this Landrum defense can continue to hold, or Chesnee, I tell you what, even one run might be enough to put it away here. Landrum's already going to need a Herculean effort in the bottom of the 7th to even get this to overtime. Kylie Thompson up to bat now. Base is still loaded for the Eagles. Here's the first pitch from Peeler. Trying to get that curveball going and has too much lift. Start the count at 1-0. And pitch number 2 goes off to the inside. Move the count to 2-0 after that one. Chesnee will score with a walk. Keep that in mind. And pitch number 3 goes off to the inside as well. Nice dodge by Thompson. Count moves to 3-0. Here we go. Here's pitch number 4 from Peeler, and that's going to be ball number 4. Chesnee will score on the walk. It is a 10-run lead for the Eagles. And I think they're making a substitution here. I believe Eva Vaco was going to come out here. And I'm not sure who they're going to bring in. I guess it'd be Skylar Barrett. I think that's who they brought in last time. Oh, this is going to be Callie Burns coming in now. I got a couple of Chesnee fans in front of me. They've been a really big help getting some of these numbers in. All right, and so while Burns gets warmed up, Landrum's going to have a little powwow over on the mound. Again, base is still loaded here for the Eagles. They got runners on first, second, and third. 2 outs to deal with, so, I mean, Burns really got a chance to be the hero here, but one false move, and Landrum will get a chance to start their final drive, maybe a bit earlier than expected. Here we go. All right, and it looks like everybody's just about back in position. Burns up to bat. Here we go. Peeler winds up. Here's the first pitch. Burns lets it go, and that's going to be strike 1. Start the count at 0-1. And Peeler taking her time. Here's the wind up for pitch number 2, and Burns lets that one go. Good choice. Count's going to move to 1-1. That pitch goes too far to the inside. And, Burns got hit. Chesnee scores again. 13-2. Caught Burns in I think it was the left leg. And up to bat now, is that Yeah, that's going to be Paige Scruggs, number 0.
Have fun. Let's go.
So bases still loaded here for the Eagles. Landrum just cannot find a way to get off the field. Still got 2 outs. I mean, yeah, 2 outs, bases loaded. If they do get a grounder, they've got options. But it's a matter of really finding a way to get that grounder. They have, I mean, they've been on the threshold for about 8 minutes now. Just have not been able to cross that line. And whew, speaking of crossing a line, Scruggs almost got hit by a pitch for the 5th time. Nice dodge. Start the count at 1-0. Now, and Scruggs pops that second pitch up. Catch is made by Sydney Price. Coming out from her shortstop position. Heads into the outfield, grabs that one close to left field. And so, Chesnee notches on 2 more runs. But I think Landrum is going to have one last chance. We will take a look at it. Yeah, they're dusting off the pitching mound, so I think they're going to have one last go. Chesnee, yep. I see him grabbing the gloves. They are 3 outs away from a win here. See what they can get going. Back in a moment, Chesnee on top, 13-2, with Landrum's final gasp coming up. All right, so here we go. If you like situations where a team really has their back against the wall, you're in the right place. Landrum got to find a way to score 11 runs in 1 inning just to keep it going. 12 will win it. They've only gotten 2 so far. They're going to have to find a way to put it all together here within the next 10 minutes or so. Grace Peeler going to start things off for the Lady Cardinals. Paige Scruggs will close out the game for Chesnee, barring something unforeseen. Throws a ball to start out. And got a swing and a miss there from Peeler. Move the count to 1-1. Here's the windup from Scruggs. Pitch number 3 hits the dirt. That'll be ball 2. And got another swing and a miss from Peeler. 2-2 count now. And here's number 5 from Scruggs. They're taking her time now, winds up, and got a swing and a miss. There's one. Peeler unable to connect, and an incredible night for Paige Scruggs continues. Caitlin Brown up to bat now, has been struck out twice. Here we go. Oh, right down the middle. That's going to be strike 1. Here's the second pitch, and they call that one a strike as well. Low into the outside, but they're able to squeeze it in. Brown getting one last practice swing in. Waiting on pitch number 3. Here's the throw, and Brown strikes out. There's 2. The Eagles just need one more, and we will call it a night. Bryn Troutman, maybe the last batter Landrum will send to the plate. Maybe not. She made it over to first base last time. Here we go. And they're going to call that one a ball, so start the count at 1-0. Waiting on pitch number 2. Here's the throw, and that one goes off to the side, and they call it a strike. Able to squeeze that one in there. 1-1 count heading into pitch number 3. 2 outs, no runners on base for the Cardinals. And they call that one a strike. Partial swing in the zone. One more strike and the game is over. We'll see if Scruggs can finish this off. Here's the throw. Oh, and foul ball. So we'll keep on going, keep the count at 1-2. Here we go. Pitch number 5. Whoa, that one was off to the side. Going to be a ball for sure. Yeah, Chesnee crowd wants a strike, but that was all the way on the other side of the batter's box. Not quite yet. 2-2 count heading into pitch number 6. And there's ball 3. So we'll keep on going. Been a lengthy at bat here for Bryn Troutman.
Oh, kid, talented.
And that's ball 4. Troutman gets walked. So we're still going. Landrum continues to hang around. Kelsey Hutchins up to bat, but not before Landrum calls time. I think they're going to talk about this for a little bit. Oh, are they making a substitution? I think they are. And I think they're bringing in Mallory Revels to hit this one. Oh, no, they're bringing in Mallory Revels to run for Troutman. All right, so I think Kelsey Hutchins is still going to hit this. Though that doesn't look like her. Is that Hutchins? I don't think so. Got to wait for her to turn around so I can see the number on that back of that jersey. Number 3. So this is going to be Emily Dixon, one of 5 seniors on this Landrum roster. We'll see if Emily can get anything going. I think this is the first we've seen of her all night. Here we go. Scruggs definitely had a moment to think about everything. All those substitutions are being made, and that first pitch goes right down the line. Start the count at 0-1. And got a swing and a miss. There's strike 2. And again, in a spot where they just need one more good pitch and this game is over. Can they pull it off? Oh, that one goes high. Landrum's still hanging around. 1-2. And oh, that's it. Chesnee wins it. And Paige Scruggs ends the night just the way she began it, with yet another strikeout. Landrum just had no response for that pitching game. And so that's going to do it here for us tonight. Yeah, you guys aren't going to be seeing this until like probably 11 or 12 in the night tops, depending on when YouTube decides to upload this. So I guess I'll go ahead and sign off now. We will catch you guys later. We will see you soon, hopefully. Be sure to check out the other videos on the Landrum High School and Chapman High School Athletics channel in the meantime for more high school sports of all shapes and sizes. We've got a little bit of everything so far this year. We will see you next time.